Getting Worked podcast, Mike's getting tipsy. He drink a lot of beer and he drink a lot of whiskey. When he's not doing that, probably watching wrestling, talking about the Bears, and it's so interesting. Mike's online, you could give him a follow. End of the day, he be cleaning out the tacos. No better podcast if you ask me. Getting Worked, you could leave off the last G. Driving in your car, getting worked. Slacking at your job, getting worked. At the DMV, getting worked. In the VIP, getting worked. Yo, getting worked. 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 Getting worked.
What are you drinking?
I've got the same thing as last week. I'm gonna be boring. I'm gonna go back on my liquor of choice to something I had recently.
Okay.
But I mean, it's not boring. It's good. It's Christmas season. We've got some Christmas stuff to talk about. So we're back on the oatmeal raisin cookie.
Oatmeal raisin cookie.
Alexandria Brewing Company,
Alexandria
Winter
Brewing
Warmer
Company.
Ale, 6.2%.
We have also Alexandria Brewing Company. I have their Till the Battle is Won IPA Midwest Style India Pale Ale, 6.8% ABV.
Now, that's what I drank when I enjoyed their best burger in Northern Kentucky last week. I had the Till the Battle is Won? Is that what it is?
Yes, Till the Battle is Won. This is kind of their flagship IPA. It's the one you can always get there. It's the one you can usually get in cans there. It's got a little bit of a darker color than your average IPA. Let me hide the logo on the glass that's not theirs.
That is so oatmeal cookie.
Man, that...
Oh, got some good
Had some
mustache
mustache
action
going.
there. Yeah. I got my whiskey stones, but I'm not having whiskey.
What are you having?
I'm going to finish off this bottle of mezcal.
Mezcal. So, I have whiskey. I have some J.W. Dant. Some
Nice.
good old 50% alcohol by volume, 100 proof bottled in bond? Bottled in bond? Yeah. Bottled in bond bourbon here. This is out of the Heaven Hill Distillery. This is one of my favorite bottles you can get for like under $20. I think I picked this one up for like $17.99. Because I remember specifically. This is one of the bottles for under $20 that is fucking fantastic.
You know what I always like is a non-alcoholic palate cleanser. I got my Coke. What do you have tonight, Mike?
Fuck. So, if you didn't catch last week's episode, Brendon has started his own Christmas journey. He is now...
It's a present for me and for
gotten me
you.
a box of Chasers.
Yep.
This box of Chasers has 6 assorted sodas in it. These sodas are from...
Last week went surprisingly well.
What was his name? Was Lester? Lester's something?
Yeah, this guy named Lester sold them to me out of a trunk of a car.
Lester's Food Sodas. 6 pack.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's Lester's Elixirs, I believe is the name.
Stop.
ESPN Sports.
Yeah, so here's the thing. Well, I guess we'll get to it shortly. My player that never does anything really for me is just in the red zone doing great stuff tonight. Already scored a touchdown, but I'm on a bye, and we'll talk about that, won't we?
Fantasy. That's a fun story as well. We got more to talk about with that. But
yeah, we're going to talk some fantasy. We're going to talk some Christmas stuff. I've got my favorite thing in the world, which is lists. Yeah.
And I have...
Oh, yeah, and you got to roll a dice to find out what we're drinking tonight.
So these
I
bottles,
have my fingers crossed for a few.
These bottles are numbered 1 through 6.
Yep.
I'm rolling a dice every week, and I'm drinking the number of the corresponding bottle. So last week we did peanut butter and jelly soda, which actually
didn't turn out to be too bad.
Not peanut butter and jelly, but not terrible. Did not taste awful. I'm dreading number 4.
Yeah, ranch dressing.
Because a ranch dressing soda, which already makes me regret this entire idea.
It is the reason I bought this 6-pack. I'm reading them. I'm like, bacon, that's cool. Hot wing, that's funny. Sweet corn, that's weird. Ranch, I'm ordering this fucker now.
So I'm going to roll this dice. I'm going to take a picture of this dice to avoid any gamification. Make sure nobody thinks that I'm cheating.
Gamification?
I'm going to go with whatever. Yeah, gamification.
Okay, you can just roll your dice.
Yeah, so I'm going to open this up. Number 6 is gone. Number 6 was peanut butter and jelly. So I'm going to roll this dice, and I'm going to chase my whiskey. Pour the whiskey first. So I'm going to probably be really upset. Something tells me I got a number 4 coming. I don't want a number 4, but that just feels like...
You know, there's 3 that I would be thrilled to see right now. There's 3 that I would be thrilled if you hit right now tonight.
Sweet corn.
After you were... Sweet corn.
Ranch,
yep.
buffalo wing.
Maybe you could combine... the ranch and the buffalo wing, like you're dipping the buffalo wings in the ranch. Just dump those bottles together like a suicide.
Stop
like
talking, no. Okay. All right, let's roll the dice.
Roll the dice.
Not 4, not 4, not 4. 2.
Okay.
Hold on, I'm taking a picture.
I trust you. What's number 2?
Holding it up.
I'm excited.
For the camera. Oh, no, that's a picture of me. Hold on.
Yeah, you got to be careful doing that stuff. I don't want to end up seeing something. Hey, number 2.
Number 2 was... I don't remember.
I'm so excited.
Oh, motherfucker.
All right. This is good.
Bacon-flavored soda.
We got bacon.
Bacon soda.
Hey, baking soda.
Not baking soda. Bacon-flavored soda. So what's in here?
Yeah.
Carbonated artisanal. They make sure to put artisanal spring water, not just any water.
Woo-hoo!
We're not mixing any old tap water with bacon flavor. We're using artisanal spring water, pure cane sugar, citric acid, caramel colored, natural flavor, and beet juice. Flash pasteurized for stability and safety. The beet juice. Did we talk about that last week?
I don't think so. I'm not a fan of beets.
I think that might be the thing. Remember how last week I said the one tasted like it had a cotton candy flavor in the background?
There's no way beets taste like cotton
Beet sugar. Not beets. Beet sugar. Beet sugar is apparently, and I know this because I used to work at Teavana, the tea store. Teavana only carries beet sugar.
You worked at a tea store?
Yeah, I worked at a tea store. So what? I've always been up at drinks.
You were the metal musician and shit like that, and you worked at the tea store.
Yeah, I worked at a tea store. But the sugar that Teavana served was purely beet sugar. Like if you ordered a sweet tea, they sweetened it with sugar made from beet juice. Apparently, it's also good for cleaning like ice. From what I understood, is apparently some kind of situation like that, like beet juice.
Who's
used
cleaning their ice?
Or cleaning ice off of things, like de-icing. De-icing. Yeah, that's like. Not, I have to make this ice cleaner. It's dirty ice. No, like we get the ice off of something. Beet sugar.
That's how they get the clear cubes for the whiskey glasses. You just got to polish that ice.
Just scrub it with beet sugar.
So,
baking soda, number 2.
Get your trusty little luchador opener.
Oh man, he doesn't want to open this one. He didn't want to do it for a second.
This might be good. A little bacon mixed with some whiskey.
Right. So this is bacon soda by Lester's Fixins.
Yep. What's it smell like? Let's get that right off the bat. All right. I am already excited. This is going to be a good night, folks.
It's specifically...
Yep.
Oh, no. It smells like bacon bits and like
it smells like bacon
syrup.
Bits.
No, like you know how like bacon has a smell, bacon has a taste. Bacon bits, like out of the bag or the jar, you went and bought like bacon bits. They kind of smell like bacon, but they don't really fully smell like bacon. They smell like kind of off bacon. This smells more like bacon bits than bacon.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Enjoy.
All right, so this is bacon soda from Lester's Fixins. I feel like this is the chaser, but I almost feel like I'm chasing the soda, pre-chasing the soda with whiskey. So.
Uh-huh.
So it's
nice. Good shot.
100 proof whiskey. Bacon soda.
Bacon soda. All right.
Oh my god. Oh my god, why is it so sweet? Oh, it's so sweet. Oh, it's so sweet. Oh, I don't like it. Nope.
Now, I've had bacon with maple syrup on it before, and that was sweet, and that's good.
I throw all the maple syrup lines out the window. It doesn't taste like maple syrup at all.
There's no maple syrup to it.
It just tastes...
What does your right nostril get that your left nostril doesn't get?
I'm always worried one doesn't work.
You're always worried one doesn't work.
Yeah, I'm using both just in case. You know, I need a well-rounded opinion.
Yeah, okay.
Fuck, that's terrible. I think
Take another sip. You might be wrong.
The ranch might be better than I don't see how the ranch can be worse.
So we're rating the.
Oh God.
Oh. This is my favorite Thursday night we've had in a minute. Oh, you drinking another? Jesus.
Oh God.
I can't believe you. I look up and you're swigging it. Are you just trying to fight through it?
I'm gonna have to.
You're gonna go through the whole thing? Oh man,
it's an angry bottle of soda, my friend. That is an angry.
Save some for later. You're gonna want some of that later. Oh yeah, it'll
beer.
probably be better when it warms up.
Oh good Lord.
This week 2, and this box has paid for itself.
Oh good Lord.
I've never made a better decision on Amazon in my life.
Oh, that is terrible. That is awful.
So if we're rating the 2 bottles so far, I think
peanut butter and jelly is definitely
peanut butter and jelly,
bacon,
and then bacon.
Definitely over fucking bacon, dude.
Oh wow!
Like, I'll say this now. I've always had a stance. I don't like fake bacon. I don't like bacon flavor. Like if you
turkey bacon.
No, I like turkey bacon, but if you were to say like, oh, these are bacon flavored chips, I'm probably not going to like them because I'm gonna go,
I'm with you.
That's fake bacon.
Yeah.
This is like fake. It almost smells like a dog treat. That's what it is. That's what it is. It tastes like a bacon strip. When I was a little kid, my uncle gave me a bacon strip one time and told me it was like real bacon, and I ate it, and then he told me it was a dog treat.
You ate a bacon strip?
Uncle told me it was real. He said, "Here, eat this. It's good." I ate it. And he goes,
I have nephews, and I have not ever done that to them yet. So this or the dog treat? What was better?
I'll take the dog treat.
You take the dog treat.
Oh, this is changing how I feel about soda. Oh, God.
Oh, what are we going to talk about tonight as we go through this? Although, I won't lie, I could spend an hour just watching this. If I had a 6-pack of bacon soda, I would offer it to you.
So, I need to get my mind off of bacon soda.
All right, fantastic. Let's talk about fantasy for a second.
So the Thursday night football game's going on right now. It's Thursday night football, Raiders versus Chargers. Last time I checked, it was 21-0.
The Raiders, who couldn't score a point last week. There was a great meme that the Las Vegas hockey team, who scored 1 goal, scored more points than. Are you all right, bud?
Yeah, I'm good. Go ahead.
Please don't drink the rest of that bottle if this is what we're leading to.
Go ahead.
Are you good?
I'm good. We're back.
I'm gonna need you to stop drinking that soda right now. Save that for Kelly. Mix that up as a special drink. Make it like a whiskey and bacon. You know how you would have like a whiskey and Coke? You could make a whiskey and bacon.
All right. So football.
Oh God. Yeah. So I can't take it. Yeah. Raiders couldn't score. No points last week. 21 tonight. I can't take my mind off of your sadness at this moment. I'm sorry. Your face is just telling a story.
It's just... It's this
Please don't drink any more of
bitter. It's this different type. It's like fucking up the beer. Like...
Then don't drink anymore. I've had my fun. If you puke on this camera, that's going to be the problem. We need to, the show ends. Vomit ends the show. You know that, right?
Sorry. So we're good.
Yeah.
All right.
We're good at the moment.
Oh.
Take a bunch at the end before we go off the air. Save it for now.
So it's
So you
fantasy
wouldn't
football
recommend it.
season. I
Fantasy
wouldn't
football
recommend the bacon soda. The Thursday night game's going on. We're in a fantasy football league, but this week, the league got a little bit more interesting, didn't it?
You upped the game. I won't lie. You went above and beyond.
So right now, the way our league is set up, it's myself, Brendon, and 10 other people. $20 buy-in. I threw 30 in, so the winner takes away $250. Winner take all. That's the way the league works. We're at week 14. This is now the start of the playoff week. I sat Patrick Mahomes because he's a little bitch. And we are playing Tommy Cutlets this week. We're going with the New York Giants, Tommy DeVito. Have you seen this Tommy Cutlets kid?
Oh, God. The guy with the agent.
Oh, the agent looks fantastic. He looks like a background extra from The Godfather 2.
It's like he's an Italian in a musical.
That's a great description.
It really is. Like, yeah, he's just above and beyond. He's a gangster who's about to break into song.
So I'm hoping to at least cause a little chaos. I'm out. I'm out of the playoffs.
I'm eliminated. Of the playoffs. You are eliminated. You had that E by your name.
Currently in the losers bracket, and now the top 2 players on a bye.
Top 2 people got a bye.
The top 2 players got a bye. One of which is my brother-in-law.
Is your brother-in-law?
My brother-in-law, Chris. He has gotten a bye this week, and the other person...
Is he the Slashers?
Yes, he's the Cincinnati Slashers. And the other person who's gotten a bye week. See,
and is also the number one... I
can't even talk right with bacon soda in my body. It's like wrecking like my vocal ability.
Let me take it for you.
My comedy.
Let me take it for you. The other person happens to be the number 1 overall, top seed, best record in the league. This guy.
He gives me bacon soda so he can brag about himself.
I don't know how the hell it happened. But yes, I somehow finished with a bye.
You've got to buy into the first week of the playoffs, and this week I upped the ante. Not only is the prize money on the line, but now the winner gets a championship ring.
Look at that.
We now have official year by year. Camera's trying to catch it, trying to focus. Championship rings. It says
it's black and red.
Fantasy football champion all around the side. It's got some not real gems there in the middle. I got one for last year's champion. Last year's champion didn't get a trophy, so we've got a 2022 championship ring. I need to get to him, but this year's champion.
Who was last year's champion?
Tim, the Cincinnati Steamers. Half the people just got Cincinnati in their name because that's where most of us are from.
I have Cincinnati in my name.
The winner of this season gets the 2023 championship ring.
Yes.
So
it would look good with a Liverpool kit.
Up to the ante, a Liverpool kit. So what you guys can't can't say shirt? What's up with that? A kit?
Hockey players say sweater.
I say a jersey.
Or jersey. There you go.
I'm not a hockey player.
Okay.
I say I don't have a kit.
Everybody says kit. Usually it's more about like when people have the full kit or they're full kit wankers.
That sounds like a ska band. The full kit wankers.
The full kit wankers.
It sounds like they've definitely got a trombone player in that band.
We like if you're wearing the full kit, like socks and everything, that's really fucking crazy. If you're at a game and you see somebody who looks like they're truly cosplaying as a soccer player, like they got the shorts and they're a full kit, we call them a full kit wanker.
That's like, could you imagine going to a football game and you saw somebody wearing not just the jersey but the pants?
Oh yeah, with the thigh pads as well. You gotta have a little bit.
Pads, like, put me in, coach.
A little bit of texture on there. Yeah, 100%.
Have you seen?
Yeah, they got the hand warmer.
They make the thigh pads now. There's a company that does like for the players like imprints on the thigh pads. Like one thigh can be like their number. And then another one can be like a symbol. I've seen them say like some of the religious players put like crosses on the thigh pad because they're just like squares that slide into their pants.
Jesus, take my thighs.
Jesus, these are your thighs now.
Oh man.
So they're able to put stuff in the thigh pads, and I just thought that was really interesting. That there's a company out there making just thigh pad money.
I'm not surprised. There's somebody out there making money on everything. There's somebody out there making money on baking soda.
Somebody took us for some baking soda. That's for damn sure.
I
Good God.
feel like it was worth every penny.
Good God.
So yeah, that's what was kind of funny and annoying to me earlier. You have the ESPN fantasy going off because Myers for the Raiders is actually getting points and getting into the end zone for me. And I did not play him this well. I didn't play anyone this week. I'm on a bye, so I'm watching my players get points, and none of them are going to matter. So no matter what my team does this week, it's going to irritate me a little bit. But I'm going to sit on a bye, and then I just have 2 games to win after that, and I will come over and pick up that ring myself.
I made the mistake of playing the Chargers D.
Yeah.
They're at -1 points right now.
That's not good when you're starting.
No, and that's the 350 still left in the second quarter.
So you're eliminated from the playoffs, and somehow you've already started in the negative for the first week of the consolation bracket.
Like, I'm actually at -1 points, and the person I'm playing has 19.8 points right now.
Now, someone brought this up in our fantasy football group chat that we have, and I don't think a thing was ever made of it, and I'm sure this is something that would really concern you, but some fantasy football leagues and people have done some very unique things for the overall loser of the league.
I don't want to make anybody feel bad.
A punishment, perhaps.
That's cool.
It wouldn't be because it could be you.
Oh no, it's not about that at all.
No, it's not.
No,
Okay.
It has nothing to do with that. I can't make fun of somebody for in all reality, if
how do you feel about Tim Allen?
Decides.
How do you feel about Tim Allen?
Do I feel about Tim Allen?
Yeah.
So I have kind of a vendetta.
We did an old podcast
Yeah.
a long time ago, and you came out blatantly and called him a garbage person.
He's a garbage
and
person.
Shit like that. He's a garbage person, but you're not mean to people. We're not mean.
He's come back. He's come back around on my good side. Have you seen the Santa Clauses?
Did you ever watch Galaxy Quest?
No.
God damn it!
But
Would you
I
grow
watched
up?
the Santa Clauses, the show.
I don't care about
It's
the
amazing.
Santa Clauses. It's about Galaxy. Galaxy Quest is amazing.
No,
You have sci-fi nerd tendencies. Galaxy Quest is fantastic.
My sci-fi
Plus,
nerd tendencies have died over the years.
Alan Rickman, end of story.
That was gonna be my thing. If it's Alan Rickman movie, I could probably watch it.
Alan Rickman, Sigourney Weaver. Is there anyone else named Sigourney in this world?
I don't know another Sigourney. That's a really good one. I don't know. I was gonna say Winona, but there's a Winona Ryder and a Winona Judd.
You were gonna say Winona? Like when I said, "Is there another Sigourney?" You were gonna say, "Well, there's a Winona."
Other names that there's not, like, I can't think of another name. I thought of Winona, but then I immediately thought of a second Winona. I don't know another
Ryder and Judd.
Right.
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah, Ryder and Judd, Sigourney.
Yeah.
I can't think of
there's
any
not
other
another.
names that are like.
I don't think there's another.
Like Mahershala Ali, probably. Like, there's probably not a lot of Mahershalas, I mean, unless it's a family name. His dad could have been Mahershala. There probably wasn't a lot of Rivers before River Phoenix. I don't remember before that actor hearing of someone named River. So I think he, like, River Phoenix. Now there's probably more than one River. There's like probably a bunch of Rivers that go to some college in, like, California. But
yeah,
before River Phoenix, I didn't really
half
know
of them are going to end up
River.
the same way, unfortunately.
What's that?
Oh, I'm sorry. I think it was an OD joke. I don't know.
Oh no!
I'm just sorry. Isn't that what happened to him? I think it was.
Okay, I didn't know if that was a Southern California college joke or if that was a River Phoenix joke.
I don't know.
Either way, so
River Phoenix was fantastic. I love Stand By Me. It's my childhood.
was he in Stand By Me?
Yeah.
Was he in Gilbert Grape?
No, that was Leonardo DiCaprio.
That was Leonardo DiCaprio. He was in
Yeah.
Gilbert Grape. Okay.
Yeah.
So we talked.
So was
about
that
River
lady?
Phoenix.
So was Honey Boo Boo's mom.
Oh,
No,
that's a deep cut.
sorry. Okay. Anyway, go ahead.
That's the deepest cut. What did I almost just do?
Save it for the end.
No, it was this casual conversation, and I went for a beverage, and I realized I grabbed bacon soda.
I want you to chug it as we go off the air.
So, aside from
Yes.
fantasy football and bacon soda, it is the holidays. We are
'Tis the
currently recording
season.
this, or we're live on December 14th, 2023. We're about a week out from Christmas. We're about 10 days out from Christmas.
Good God.
What are your Christmas traditions? What does your family do? What do you do? What does a Brendon Christmas look like?
Oh man, we used to always do Christmas Eve with my grandmother, and we would do Christmas Eve at the same place. It was wonderful, and unfortunately, that's not happening anymore. But we have some foods that we do Christmas morning that are different, but have become this tradition that are my favorite things. First, we start with monkey bread.
Mm-hmm.
It's like cinnamon, sugary, happiness,
kind of
sticky monkey bread.
The same flavor profile as a cinnamon roll, but better.
Yeah. We start with monkey bread, and then we do eggs ranchero, which is like eggs with this red sauce and cumin and sliced jalapeno and a dollop of sour cream, and it's red and it's festive and it's beautiful. We usually will do one and then stockings, and it depends on what the nephews want to do. We're gonna do stockings, we're gonna do presents, and we usually will do one of those, then stockings, then the other one, then presents or something like that. Okay. And the just kind of Mom always has these unique traditions of she's always come up with creative things. Like one year she hands out 3 packages to my father, my brother, and myself, and says on the packages, one of them says Mike Tyson, one of them says Evander Holyfield, and one of them says Buster Douglas. And we're like, they were boxers. We each had boxers. Well, it was
I know who those 3 athletes
are. No, I'm just saying they were boxer shorts. So So she would always have these fun little games for everybody's things, or sometimes if she's like the queen of the yard sale, she will find the most amazing like secondhand finds and like things that are just unbelievable. And it would be like, okay, anything wrapped in a brown paper bag is something I found at a yard sale, and then the real presents are wrapped in she's got a system. She's amazing. Oh yeah. And she's always trying to manage the eggs ranchero at the same time.
How long is Christmas at your family's house? Like, how long is Christmas Day? Like, what time do you leave?
It used to be when I was younger. We would go to my aunts afterwards, or great aunts, or second cousins, or however it was at the. But now, pretty much, I will get there early. We'll all have some Christmas pajamas or comfy clothes of a sort. The nephews will come over. The niece, my brother, his wife. I said his girlfriend. She'll kill me. My mom, my dad. And I'd say we're done by noon. Mm-hmm. Might hang out a little bit, depending on like what sporting event's on or something like that. But to be honest with you, the way we pig out, I know that every one of us takes a nap pretty much 11 to 2 or whatever, because we've gotten up early and we're doing the Christmas thing early. And so, usually we maybe cut it out by 11. I'll wake up somewhere around 2 or 3. Okay. Go from there and see what happens. Yeah. How about you?
So it's changed over the years. When I was a kid, I grew up with a single mom. So Christmas used to be bouncing around to a couple different houses. We'd go to Uncle Danny's, and then we'd go to Aunt Betty's, and sometimes maybe we go to Aunt Connie's as well. It would vary from year to year. Usually we'd go to different people's houses. Wake up to Christmas at my mom's, get in the car, go to other people's houses. Now that I'm older, in this house, my wife and I do Christmas usually on Christmas Eve. I'm a big kid about Christmas, and I always want to give her the presents. I was like, I want you to open your stuff. So I always end up badgering her on Christmas Eve.
Dude, I've become the same way. This year, I've finally just gone a little bit more with the presents, and I don't know. It's finally that time that it's hit me that it's like, oh, it's a lot more fun to give than get it
Yeah.
sometimes. Like, because yeah, it really is.
I like stuff.
I mean, it
but
depends on what I'm getting, but
Yeah.
no, like I'm so excited to give some of these things for credit. Yeah, and plus they're taking up room on my floor, and my cat keeps scratching them. And they need to get the fuck out of my house.
When do you wrap presents? When do you get that?
Last year, no shit, I showed up at my parents', and my brother and his family weren't there yet. And I went downstairs at mom's house and started wrapping as they were on the way to come do breakfast and unwrap gifts. Like I showed up at mom's and dad's and did it that morning. This year, I'm just probably going to put a bow on the Amazon boxes that they came in.
I'll probably get wrapping done this weekend. Well, some of it. I've usually got the wrapping done a few days ahead of time. It's the buying that I'm usually getting done up till right at the end. Oh, you haven't done a shot yet.
We got
so wrapped up in whiskey and bacon. Okay, if I'm looking at them and I'm going top left, no, yes, there.
Oh God,
that's Kentucky.
This is
coffee.
the one.
I know that label from a mile away.
It is, and I hate coffee. I'm not a coffee fan.
It.
I've never been a coffee fan. I don't know why. And I mean, I could be terrible. I love vanilla cappuccino. Give me hot chocolate. I don't want coffee.
You've never been a coffee drinker.
And people who drink coffee in the
for
summer.
A decade, and I think I don't think I've ever seen you drink a cup of coffee.
I can't remember the last time I had one. Oh, I can remember the last 2 cups of coffee I had.
Okay.
One of them was in Philadelphia after a playoff game over a year ago, at a hotel first thing in the morning on the continental breakfast. I felt like, you know what? I'm going to enjoy this coffee. It came with the room. The other time before that, I was randomly in a car with the original cast from the first game of Mortal Kombat. It's a weird story. But I was doing some C2E2 in Chicago, and they all decide to drive to Starbucks, or not Starbucks, a local Chicago coffee place. And they all order something, and I was the dumbass that said, "Can I just get a Coke?" And this place doesn't have Coke. I'm like, "Oh, no, yeah, no, I like coffee. Yeah, just give me a black coffee." I hadn't tried a black coffee in years. Oh my God, I fought through it and suffered through it.
Coffee to black coffee.
Oh, it was terrible. It was horrible. This is just, I'm not going to enjoy this, so I'm going to go ahead and do this now. Oh, you're going to do another one?
You say another one like I have a problem.
No.
All right.
Cheers. All right. What is there for you, your traditions? Is there a Christmas food? Is there a Christmas movie? Is there a shit?
You tried.
The fuck is that? Oh,
Kentucky coffee. You all right?
That's not great. Oh wait. Now there's this real nice coffee flavor kind of coming in. Like, you know what? If all coffee tasted the way this.
Flavored.
Good point.
Yeah.
Good point. So yeah, is there a Christmas food, a Christmas movie?
I talked about my kid Christmas tradition. So now, as an adult, it's a little bit different. I was saying my wife, we open stuff on Christmas Eve. Christmas morning is pick up my daughter, and then we go to my wife's family. That's usually who we spend like Christmas, Thanksgiving, and Easter with her family. My family's weird. I always make the joke, I see my family at weddings and funerals. That's about how often we hang out. Like, I love my family. Gotcha. If somebody called me and, hey man, a fridge fell on Uncle Dan, we need you to come lift the fridge off him, I'll go over and lift the fridge off. Absolutely. And I'll probably hang out and have a beer and a shot afterward.
The beer's going to be shaken up if it was in the fridge laying on top of Uncle Dan. It's going to be a little rough.
We don't do like holidays anymore. We don't do like family events. We did when I was a kid, but I feel like
I had a real bad moment when I came to that realization that every year there's less and less people there, and then it's not the way it was. And Getting old sucks. Let's drink some more. No, go ahead.
So, you know, really, I think that's kind of contributing to what we talked about like, I like to give Christmas presents and see other people open their stuff more now, because I feel like for me, Christmas is for the kids in the family. My daughter, her niece. It's about, we all get together, we hang out, the kids open stuff, we all open stuff. Hey, see you guys next holiday. Bye.
Is there a popular toy this season that your daughter's like, or is there? What's your daughter like? She's not a toy person, is she?
14.
She's older.
She's
okay.
14, so she's at the age where toys are not. She doesn't want toys. She wants books, and also like.
Oh, books. She reads. That's good.
Even if there was a popular toy, she probably wouldn't want that. She's really into like certain bands,
nice,
certain, like musical artists. Like, what's the name of that one group? Blackpink. It's like a K-pop.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, it's just like 4 girls in a K-pop group. We tried to see Paramore last year, so like that's what she's into right now. So
I bet that was a good show. I heard Paramore
was a really good concert. My wife's really into Paramore. It was in Columbus. Not a funny side story, but an interesting thing that happened when we went and saw Paramore. Like the first 2 bands played, and we're waiting for Paramore to start, and all of a sudden we think it's part of the show. A siren is going off. We hear this like beeping, and the lights are out. So we're like, oh, the show's about to start. This is part of the.
It's an EDM intro.
Well, because it had like some voices in it, so all you could hear from where we were was like a beep, and then you hear, and then you hear another beep, and so we're sitting there for a minute, and nobody in the crowd is moving. We're all like, oh, this is part of the show. Finally, someone says, oh no, that's a real alarm. They're evacuating the building.
Jesus.
So it turns out someone just pulled a fire alarm. But I learned something really different about her generation. You and I hear an alarm go off in a crowded building, in an arena. We hear evacuating. What do you think's happening when they, oh man, the alarm's going off, we gotta walk outside? What would you and I at our age think is happening?
Someone's fucking around.
Yeah, fire alarm. Someone pulled a fire alarm and fucked around.
Yeah.
I realized, because I saw her face, we walked outside, and then we hung out for a minute, and kids nowadays, where does their brain go?
She's thinking there's some kind of mass shooting or something like that.
Shooting. Like somebody's got a gun. Like somebody's shooting. Like, and that was like a really weird, sobering moment where I was like, oh fuck, concerts are completely different for like all of these kids. Because I used to go to concerts at like 13, 14, 15 with no adult supervision. I used to tell my mom I was going to my friend's house and go to Bogart's downtown Cincinnati, and I would go to metal shows. I would go to these clubs and these bars and dudes' basements to go see shows. I've seen
pictures and video of you. They knew what you were doing.
Oh yeah. So I guess just
you weren't going to Bible study.
No, but like I think about, like, I grew up with, like, that would be, oh, there's a fire, we got to go outside. But I look at that generation, I'm like, that was a really weird, sobering moment where I was like, oh God.
Yeah.
But that's neither here nor there. That was just a weird side experience with Paramore.
Was there a crazy toy that you remember or a thing that was the reason I'm asking is because I told you, you know me, I love lists. I love finding my lists.
Before you get to your list, for me, see, I got a Nintendo like when all the kids wanted like the first Nintendo. I couldn't tell you the year I got it, but it was when all my friends, we were all like, I hope I get a Nintendo. I want a Nintendo. And I remember I got a Nintendo with Super Mario and Duck Hunt, and then I got Gauntlet, the original Gauntlet game, which was
Gauntlet reminds me of the movies back in the day.
Games.
Yeah. Yeah. I remember one year, one of the most, it was epic. I don't know how my parents to this day snuck around and set it up. And I mean, I'm sure it was all built while I was asleep, but they snuck me by it apparently at one point. But it looked like an arcade video cabinet that you put your Nintendo inside of, and it plugged into joysticks and buttons and the TV went up behind the screen, and it felt like you're on
What?
it felt like you're on an arcade cabinet, and it was a full freestanding thing. We still have home video of it that I need to digitize. It's sitting in the other room, but it blew my mind. And like people would come like, "Oh my god, you got an arcade cabinet!" I'm like, even better, you can play any game you want. You would put the Nintendo
That's
games
even
into it.
better. I
It
can
was
play
so
any game
good.
instead of just one game that's built in the
Any of
arcade
my
cabinet.
Nintendo games, yeah, 100%.
Nintendo was that system that had all the accessories. They don't make as many accessories for systems as they do nowadays, or as they
The
did
glove.
back then. The Power Glove.
Power Glove.
The Power Glove had that thing that went on top of the TV. Did you have a Power Glove?
I did not have a Power Glove.
It had this entire apparatus you had to put together and put on the TV. That's what you never saw in the ads or in any of the videos. It had
Yeah.
like an L-shaped bar that had 3 sensors on it that you had to put together and put on top of the television. And that's what plugged into, I think, the player 2 spot. And then the glove plugged into the player 1 spot. I was one of those kids who the Power Glove came with that game, and that was another Christmas gift. I think that was like 2 years after the Nintendo was when I got my Power Glove. So it had a game that was like Glove Ball, where you would catch a ball and then you just do this to like catch a ball and release it, kind of like a tennis game.
Yes, kids, that's what gaming was. We
Yeah.
caught a ball and we released it.
It was like mini tennis,
Caught a
but
ball.
just with a glove. But it was the fact that you had a glove that controlled the fucking game. That was what sold you. Not, oh, this is a game with a 10-hour story. That's what we do now is we play games with fucking 10-hour stories. Back then, we was like, oh, look at the glove.
Mike, 10-hour stories, bud.
40, 70.
40, 70. Dude, I
So-
found out that Xbox has a "this is your year in gaming" and lines up your most
Like
played.
Spotify?
Yes, it's 100% like that.
Mm.
When I saw the hours that some games got, my play blew up in September, which happened to be the month that I got my Xbox Series X. But you wouldn't believe what the number 1 most played game on my system is.
GTA.
No,
Sea of Thieves.
no,
Starfield.
no.
No, hold on. You told me there was something you were playing instead of Starfield.
It's something that you don't like.
AEW Fight Forever?
AEW Fight Forever is the number 1 played game by hours for me, and I'm not going
How?
to mention the hours on here just because
No,
my
I
parents
have
might
to
be watching.
know.
It beat Starfield. It beat everything.
I mean, were you just waiting for the game to load?
No,
How
I
did
play
you put that
the
much
shit
time
out of the.
into the worst game
It's
I've
the
ever
best
played. It is
wrestling
awful.
game made. You
How?
are awful as a human.
How?
It is a great fucking game. I will
'cause
fight you on
the
this.
roster's
It
so
is.
big. The control scheme is so easy to master.
Oh, you need a big roster.
Yeah.
The control scheme is the exact same control scheme that
No,
it
it's
was
not.
on THQ. Oh,
It
it
is
was.
not.
It's better.
It
There
is
are
not.
better things you can do.
The pinning system on that game is atrocious.
The pinning system, it's the end of the match. If you finish the match, who gives a shit about the pin? You're gonna win.
Wrestling fans.
I'm gonna already beat you.
No.
You've
No.
been hit with a one-wing angel. You're already out. The pinning system doesn't matter.
In
You're not
that
kicking
game,
out
you can
anyway.
hit people with 5 one-wing angels, 2 trash cans, a table, blow them up in an exploding ring, and then pin them. Like they're the
Yeah, isn't that great?
No, because by the time all that happens, I've lost all interest in the fact like, okay, what am I supposed to do now? What am I supposed to?
Well, you should have pinned him after the first one-wing angel and not done 5 of them. You overperforming dick.
All right.
Pin the guy, get your bonus, get out of the ring, go do whatever the wrestlers do. Get a dark side of the ring made about you.
What version of the game did you buy?
The game with the Matt Hardy, with the FTR,
the Elite
with
Edition.
the, yeah.
Okay, so I bought the Elite Edition as well.
Yes.
So you bought a game that gave you everything, right? Did they mention a season system when you bought the Elite Edition?
We knew it was coming.
I didn't know that.
It's
I
called
bought-
Fight Forever because they're not making a new game every year. The game's going to go on forever. There's going to keep being updates. What a better system. It's what people have said for years you need to do with Madden and
So
shit
why
like
did I
that.
buy the extra? Why did I buy the expensive version?
You buy the game once, and then you just upgrade it as it goes.
I hear you. I bought an upgraded version.
Yes,
and
you
then
did.
I still have to buy more. That's
You
the
got
part
the
that bothers me. Why is there
Because
a
the people that
season
got the
two?
basic version didn't get FTR and Matt
Why is there a
Hardy and all that
season
other
two
shit.
though? I have to buy
Because we've
a
already gotten to season 2.
I have to buy a season to get a new arena to get the.
I am gonna need to drink more because of you.
I have
You
to
make
buy
me
a
want to drink
season
more.
to get more content, to get
So I'm
more
finishing this right now.
basic video game features. Really?
What do you mean basic video game features? It's a new season. They're putting out some new characters. They're touching up the game.
The stage was outdated when the game came out. I have to.
Your takes were outdated when the game came out.
Right or wrong?
About what?
The stage was outdated when the game came out.
It was one of their stages.
No, it wasn't.
WWE is
Dynamite.
always outdated when the game comes out. How many times that game is done 6 months before they release it? Do you know how often guys break up and factions break up? WWE games are always the most outdated.
AEW.
This game is at least fun and replayable.
I don't know what did you replay? That ridiculous
that game enough to be the number
mode?
one game I played on my Xbox.
Wrestler
this season.
Fortnite. The Wrestler.
It
Fortnite
is not
mode?
Wrestler. Fortnite is dog shit. How dare you put those in the same sentence?
What is that battle royale crap?
PUBG's the best
that
battle
I have
royale.
to click my R3 stick on my PlayStation controller to get to, and to do that, you have to see the really tiny message in the bottom right side of the main menu that tells you.
Are you talking about Stadium Stampede
To
mode?
get the Stadium Stampede, you have to click this right stick.
You know what's funny? I put all those hours in that game. I've never played Stadium Stampede to this point. I have had a blast with an exhibition 1-on-1 or 2-on-2 matches or shit like that. I haven't even completed the story mode yet.
How many?
It's a good timeless, just have fun.
The story mode? Hold on. The story mode? Story?
It's fun. Do you not realize that this game is meant to be a throwback to arcade style? That's why there's the 8-bit music.
Do you know what the story mode is?
You want a modern generation game when you're getting a retro generation throwback.
I'm not getting that is not a retro generation throwback. Just because it wants to be No Mercy doesn't make it No Mercy. Hiring the dudes that made No Mercy, and just because you call it the Aki engine because it's the same logo, doesn't make it No Mercy.
You're not gonna like this, but it's better than No Mercy. It's better than all of the games from back then.
No, it's not. I will run WCW versus NWO Revenge over that any day. I'll take World Tour over that any day. I'll take WrestleMania 2000 right now on a busted ass N64 over that fucking bullshit.
No, you're out of your mind.
No, you're out of your mind. How can you justify a game that never was completed and kept selling you shit? That game was not
They
finished.
told you
That
early
game was
on
not
there
fin-
was going to be more and more people coming, and they're going to build it as it goes.
Did you get
It's
Matt,
like
did
PUBG.
you- did you
I
get
got
Matt
PUBG
Hardy?
from the beginning.
You
I got
Matt Hardy
PUBG
with
when it was
your,
in beta.
Elite Edition,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
How do you switch to broken Matt Hardy? Explain that to them.
It's very convoluted.
Explain to them
You
how you do.
just gotta make a new costume.
Make a new That's it.
Yeah, you go under the character, you customize the character, pick a new outfit, pick the broken Matt Hardy. There you go. I mean, you got steps.
And then you have to go back to the main screen, log back into the main game, because to change the character is 3 load screens. You have to go like 3 load screens over to load this broken Matt Hardy.
No. Once you set up the character, all you have to do is when you go into play game.
Yeah, the one time, but you still have to go. Where was the instructions for that?
I don't know if I'm your friend anymore.
I don't know if you know what game you bought.
I know how much I played it, and it's depressing.
No shit, it's depressing.
No, you're depressing.
You got duped.
So you want to hear about the most popular toys at Christmas over the decades?
Yeah, I don't want to hear any more about AEW Fight Never.
I don't want to hear the fact that my friend doesn't have good taste in games when I thought he did. You know, we've been talking about the fact that we want to start broadcasting us doing some gaming for people. I want to broadcast us playing AEW, and you can tell me where the problem is as we play it.
Oh, we're going to need a 24-hour stream, sir, for me to
No.
start pointing out the problems in AEW.
I will show you the joy in the game, and by the end, you will be having a blast.
Insane.
You will have it reinstalled, and we'll be playing. I will teach you how to play it. I will teach you how to play it. I'll hold your hand.
The only other person that enthusiastic about AEW Fight Forever was afraid for their life from CM Punk. Come on.
A Tony Khan shot.
Yeah, it's a Tony Khan shot. Fuck yeah. Everyone, and anybody listening to this probably thinks I'm a fucking AEW hater, that I don't want them to do well.
I'm starting to wonder.
No, I don't want them to do well.
I don't think so.
AEW to succeed. I'm just bummed out that the company that I watched from All In and
then why don't you put some money into the Season 2 pass so they can put more into the game and get more?
Because I paid $90 for the first version of the game.
You paid
I'm not
$90?
buying $80 or whatever.
You paid $90?
How much was the Elite Edition? $79.99?
Like $60.
No, on PlayStation 5, it was $79.99 on PlayStation 5.
You need to get an Xbox.
Did you buy Xbox S or did you buy it on your old Xbox?
I have it on X.
So, well, I guess that might be the difference between Xbox and PlayStation. You might have got a better deal. But on PlayStation 5, that bitch was $80. And then they still want me to buy Season 2? I'm not. No.
What's Season 2's $10?
What, so I can go take photos in front of restaurants again? You know that's all story mode is, right? Wrestling match, go to a restaurant. Take a photo with Riho. Wrestling match, go to a restaurant. You bump into...
Why are you choosing to go to restaurants? You're choosing to go to restaurants and do that stuff when you should be in the gym working out. When you could be wrestling on Rampage. When you could be raising your reputation.
Going to the gym in that game takes your character down. If you go to
no,
the
it
gym,
doesn't.
you're not... Yes, it does. You play.
You are not playing this game right, sir.
It gives you those little
this
negative
episode
markers every time.
Has just devolved into a fucking fight that you're
last episode
losing. I am done with this podcast.
God damn it! Tony Khan ruined something else. I hope they get kicked off Warner Brothers Discovery.
You are an absolute asshole.
I hope AEW loses their television deal.
You want to talk about Christmas movies or Christmas toys, or what do you want to do?
Let's talk about Christmas movies. Let's talk about entertainers that know what they're doing.
Okay. Now, no toys? All right, we're out on toys.
The Christmas movie debate.
Although, wait, hang on.
Very, very intense.
I have some interesting things for you. Did you know just this year the hottest toy is something that was the hottest toy in 1998 as well?
Furby.
It's a fun little fact. It is Furby. Furbies have come back.
What do you mean they've come back? You're telling me
they haven't really been around.
Kid cares about a Furby?
I don't know. It might be for the older generation that wants the Furbies.
Oh, like collectors like me.
It says an interactive plush toy for 6-year-old girls and boys and up. Voice activated, animatronic.
Okay.
I had the shit scared out of me by two of these little bastards in 98.
Wait. What? Wait, you got scared by Furbies?
Yes, I got scared by Furbies. My mother, she wanted some Furbies. My dad, being the sweet, he always does cute little things on Christmas, surprises, hides a gift here, hides a gift there.
Why did your
he
mom
got her
want a Furby.
I have no idea. Mom, why did you want a Furby? They were popular back then. She collected Beanie Babies too.
Okay, that's my thing. So it's a collector thing. She had did she have the Princess Di Beanie Baby?
I don't know.
That's all I know about Beanie Babies is apparently that was like the crazy one to find is there was a Princess Diana.
Yeah,
Beanie Baby.
It came with the other Beanie Babies with the cameras that followed it around.
Holy shit.
So no, shut up. That wasn't me. Yeah, it was. So anyway, yeah, she wanted these Furbies, and Dad got her one. And it was cute, and then all of a sudden, boom, he's got her a second one because they interact with each other. Have you ever been around Furbies?
I did not know they interacted with each other.
They interact, and they can learn, and they will talk.
They can learn?
They'll just learn shit, and they start talking more.
What is this, fucking Skynet?
It's crazy. So, and they have this weird little voice, like they wake up and they're like, they're like, good morning. They're these crazy little bastards. And like, So there I was. I'm pretty sure I was home with my brother, and he was asleep or something. My parents were out. I remember I called my mother because I was horrified about this. But all of a sudden, I heard one of them wake up in the other room, and it woke the other one up. And it was like, ah, ah, and they woke up.
Wait, one woke the other one up?
Yeah, exactly. It's terrifying. I mean, that's what I assume happened. To this day, I still don't know what happened. 98.
They were that. They did that in 1998.
That was when the Furbies came out and they were popular.
Jesus Christ. No, I'm fascinated by the fact that like technology in 1998 was doing that. One wakes the other one up.
I'm pretty sure that's what happened, or something woke them up, and that's a lot more of a horror story. Like the ghost in the house went shake, 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 and woke them up.
Do you think your parents were fucking with you?
No, they weren't there. They were out to eat.
Yeah, but still.
Do you think the technology was there in 98 to control Furbies from a restaurant?
No, but I think your dad's that smart.
Well, maybe, but he didn't do it back then.
Isn't he like
so these little bastards
and things like that? Does he play Call of Duty?
Yeah.
Or something. He plays some shooting.
This Call of Duty makes you smart? Because I've met a lot of people that play Call of Duty.
Is he a history buff? Is he a history buff?
What's that? Yeah, he's a history buff.
History buffs are always smart, dude.
Yeah.
Once you decide you want to read,
and I was a history guy
about World War II than your school makes you read, you're officially smart.
God, if you watch World War II in color on Netflix, it's so good.
Oh man.
Anyway,
Ken Burns?
No, it's the one where they put it in color and I don't know. Anyway, Furbies. Yes. They start in the other room. And they make that little noise. So I grab them, like I'm taking these fuckers and I'm putting them in a drawer. And I took them into my parents' bedroom, and I opened my dad's lower drawer, shoved them in there, shut the door. I start to walk out of the bedroom. As I get to the door, one of them goes, "It's dark." And I went, "Fuck this shit!" Slam the door, go out there, call my parents, try to explain the whole situation, and they just find it to be the funniest thing in the world.
That's when I set a house on fire.
I'm 18 years old, and I'm terrified like a child because these two little animatronic bastards have come to life and in the house, and and they sound like little possessed demons that have inhaled helium or done whippets or something. I have no idea.
See, that makes me think.
That was my Furby experience. But yes, the Furbies are back.
That makes me think about the only time like I ever saw a Furby like physically in person. It was broken, and it just kept going,
really.
But then you also hear because the mouth moves on like the mouth, the beak kind of opens.
Yeah. They've got a little beak. That's exactly the way to describe it.
Like whirring. Like the one that I saw was like broken. You could hear it going while it was just making like noises. Yeah,
that Furby needed one of those like Sarah McLachlan arms in the arms of an angel commercials.
Could you imagine if there was a Sarah McLachlan arms of an angel commercial for like old fucked up toys?
Oh man. Donate to this Furby.
Mr. Potato Head.
Oh, this poor one-eyed bastard. All right, so Christmas movies.
Yeah.
You have a holiday tradition movie that is a guarantee every year. Now there might be a couple, but is there one that is if you can only choose one?
Christmas Vacation, hands down.
Christmas Vacation.
Now, in our house, there's three. And I kind of relate them to the family. I'm the National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation person. My wife is the Christmas Story person. My daughter loves Elf. So
nice.
When we say Christmas movies, we try to watch a bunch. Like I watched
quality trio though. You can't go wrong with that trio.
Yeah, I watched Candy Cane Lane this year. Eddie Murphy has one on Netflix, a new Christmas movie called Candy Cane Lane. It's actually fucking fantastic.
Really? I haven't seen a new Eddie Murphy movie in so long.
They just announced Beverly Hills Cop 4.
I saw the trailer came out today. The trailer came out today. I wish I would have seen it so we could talk about it, but I heard it's called like Beverly Hills Cop Axel F or something like that, and it's coming to Netflix. Is it a movie or is it a series?
I think it's a Netflix movie.
Netflix movie, okay.
Which probably means about 100 and like maybe an hour and 20 run time. You know,
I mean, which is like the old Beverly Hills Cop back in the day anyway. I mean, movies back then were like 90-minute movies.
And that's what you need. It's a quick, fun action movie. But like, he did Jangle. Or no, he did Candy Cane Lane, which was really great. And then I watched, There was one, I can't think of the name of it right now, but it was one with Ludacris.
What?
Dude, it's a Christmas movie with Ludacris, and I watched it a couple weeks ago, and he's fantastic. He's just
phrases we never thought we'd say 15 years ago. There's this Christmas movie with Ludacris.
Man, it was great. And like last year, I watched Jingle Jangle, and Netflix actually does a good job of producing decent original holiday movies. They've got a Halloween movie called Hubie Halloween. It's an Adam Sandler movie. And it's
I saw that. Halloween I didn't see the movie, but I saw the preview for it.
Their seasonal movie productions are fucking fantastic. So, yeah, those are the three major movies: National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation, Elf, and A Christmas Story.
Mine would be Lampoon's as well. I just always end up seeing it. I probably will come across Elf at some point, but my kind of out there one that I have to do, that I do every year, is Rent.
Interesting choice.
It starts at Christmas and it ends at Christmas. It's 1 year. It's I don't know. I absolutely love Rent, and it's something that I watch around the holidays. But I did find that Entertainment Weekly did their top 20 Christmas movies, and I kind of disagree with the order. And because there's 20, that's so many.
If Die Hard's on this list, I'm going to have a lot to say.
Are you? Then you're going to have a lot to say a couple times, because there's a few things.
Let's go.
I figured because there's 20, we would run through some. Let's not hit every one.
Yeah.
We'll tear through some. But if you want to stop,
combine a couple that you don't think are that important to touch on. Absolutely.
It's kind of shocking to me what number 18 is. Only because of how low it is.
So real quick,
that's the only
20
reason.
and 19.
20, The Santa Claus.
Okay.
19, Gremlins.
Yeah. Okay.
You're going to say Gremlins is a Christmas movie, but Die Hard isn't? Because if you're going to say Die Hard isn't a Christmas movie, you can't say Gremlins is a Christmas movie.
Gremlins has more of a claim to be a Christmas movie. Gizmo was a Christmas present. Die Hard just happened to be at the end of December. There's only 2 points in that movie that are Christmas centric, and you could remove the Christmas.
Why is everybody at that building?
It's a Christmas party. It could have been a fucking going away party. It could have been a fucking Halloween party.
But it wasn't a going away party. It's not a going away movie.
No, it's not a Christmas movie. All right. Anyway, Gremlins was 19. What was 18?
National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation.
Why is that now so low on the fucking list?
That's why I find it to be a travesty on this list. I don't know why.
That's top. I'll let you say top 5, but 18.
Yeah, no, 100%. I'm pissed that it's not even in the top 10. And this is what shocks me the most is if you just the first line, and this is why, you know what? Unfortunately, fuck you, Entertainment Weekly. Your first line of this says, "Okay, so it's not the best installment in the Griswold family saga. Still, Christmas Vacation is worth watching alone for Randy."
First off, it is the best installment.
It is the best.
Saga.
I think it is.
Vacation is funny, but you can't watch European Vacation with kids. It's way too raunchy at certain points. The original National Lampoon's Vacation, I think, is funny.
Yeah, I think it's funny too.
It's very slow. By like comedy standards, it's a slower movie.
I think overall, start to finish and everything, start to finish, Christmas Vacation is the best Griswold experience.
Vegas Vacation doesn't count. Hands down, Christmas Vacation all the way. I haven't watched the remake with Ed Helms. All right,
17. Scrooged. Remake is actually really funny.
Wait,
Scrooged.
the remake? Like
not the remake.
Not
Bill I just mean no. I meant the remake of with Ed Helms, Family Vacation.
Oh, Vacation.
He's the grown up version of Rusty.
Yeah, I haven't. So he is Rusty. I haven't seen that movie.
Yeah.
He is Rusty.
He's Rusty. You actually see older Chevy Chase, Beverly D'Angelo make appearances in the movie. I mean, it's worth checking out. It's pretty good. Give it a shot.
16. 17
Scrooged. 16 Die Hard. Die Hard is before Christmas Vacation on this list. How do you feel?
This is whose list?
Entertainment Weekly.
Take their fucking card away. Take away whatever credentials Entertainment Weekly has. Entertainment Weekly, fuck you. You put Die Hard over Christmas Vacation? Once again, I'm gonna edit this clip and make like a TikTok video. Ready? Entertainment Weekly, fuck you. What the Die Hard, like, being in December doesn't make you a Christmas movie. Is Batman Returns on this list?
I don't know. We haven't gotten to it yet.
That's the problem. You can't make, just because it's in December and there's Santa in the background doesn't make it a Christmas movie. Christmas
Die Hard
has
should
to
not be
the
ahead.
Motivation. It's not a Christmas movie. Shit is not a Christmas movie. The motivation of the plot should be relatively Christmas related for it to be a Christmas movie. A Christmas party doesn't count. Just because, like...
Number 15.
All right, number 15.
Miracle on 34th Street.
Why is that so low?
I guess we'll see.
That's like the OG. It's like It's a Wonderful Life is probably the only more OG Christmas movie than fucking Miracle on 34th Street. Which
number
one?
14.
Does it say what year's Miracle on 34th Street? Because they remade that movie like
1947.
times. Wow, the good one.
Yeah, no, 100% the black and white.
What the fuck?
Next one's from 1954, White Christmas.
Bing Crosby?
Yes. Bing Crosby, Rosemary Clooney.
And
I actually did a video and photo shoot for the Rosemary Clooney collection that came to the local museum here. They had a White Christmas exhibit. It was very cool.
I respect
They were
that.
very small.
I don't know enough about that movie to have an opinion.
Okay, perfect.
I haven't seen enough.
13, Nightmare Before Christmas.
See, I think this is more of a Christmas movie than Die Hard.
Next one's gonna piss you off.
Because
Next one's gonna piss you off.
Let's compare the two movies. Nightmare Before Christmas.
No, Nightmare Before
versus
Christmas is absolutely a
Die
Christmas
Hard.
movie.
The
100%.
characters are having a Christmas adventure, even though.
Yeah.
Well, here's the thing: the debate with
I'm not gonna argue this one ever.
But that debate is it more a Christmas movie or a Halloween movie? I say Christmas movie because the characters are having a Christmas adventure.
Breaking out tequila.
Are you gonna need it?
Number 12. Dan Aykroyd and Eddie Murphy in Trading Places.
That's a Christmas movie for 10 seconds.
It says, all right, so maybe this one's not technically a Christmas movie either, but the sight of a down-and-out Dan Aykroyd in a Santa suit eating a slab of salmon through his grungy cotton candy beard fills us with the holiday spirit. So they put that on the list above Christmas Vacation. Are you pissed yet?
Soda. No.
You're going to have a... No. Chug that at the end. Number 11, Home Alone.
Oh, it's getting more pungent as it's warming up. I just held this up to my nose. Oh, this smells like somebody farted in a bowl full of bacon.
Fart bacon.
Oh.
Number 11 was Home Alone. We've reached the top 10.
Home Alone 100% should be higher on the list.
Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, 1964. The claymation with Hermie, the one that wanted to be the dentist.
So there's this weird...
It's a classic, bro.
I feel like... See, and this is my fault. I feel like when I think of Christmas movies, like... No, I agree. I agree it's a classic. When I think of Christmas movies, I honestly don't think of Rudolph, Frosty, those... Because to me, those are like... I guess I think of those more as cartoons, so I guess that's on me. Because
How about number 9?
If you were to have me list Christmas movies, I wouldn't include any of those.
Oh, I know. I figured you wouldn't. That's why this list I knew that this list would provoke you. Okay, and do you think I'm going to bring you a list that's not going to provoke you?
No, it's his favorite activity is to provoke me.
Number 9, The Year Without a Santa Claus, better known as the movie with Heat Miser. You know, we're talking about Heat Miser.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, that falls in the same category as Rudolph.
Number 8, A Muppet Christmas Carol, 1992.
I'll 100%. I'm not a Muppet fan outside of the original Muppet movie. But I will 100% concede that is probably one of the most successful Christmas movies of all time. And from what I understand, pretty goddamn good Christmas movie.
Very curious how you feel about Bad Santa being at number 7.
Yeah, it's a Christmas movie. I just don't think it's a good movie. Hot take. I don't think Bad Santa is very entertaining. I think the idea of, in that movie, the idea of a shitty Santa Claus runs real thin real quick. Like you talked about a moment ago, was it Dirty Rotten Scoundrels?
Trading Places.
Trading Places. I always get those two movies fucking flipped in my head. Trading Places. You talked about the Dan Aykroyd disheveled Santa. Like, that runs its course very quickly. Home Alone only had that character for 2 minutes? When Kevin goes to meet Santa and he meets Santa as he's getting in his car.
Oh yeah,
getting ready to go home for the day. Like, they did it for only like 2 minutes. Like, an entire movie of that trope ran very thin on me. It's a Christmas movie, but I think if you're talking about good Christmas movies or even just good movies, that one doesn't fucking make the list.
Number 6, Love Actually.
Didn't know that was during Christmas. Oh wait, yes.
The whole thing's yeah.
No, never. Do I look?
It's
like
not
I've seen
bad.
Love
I've actually, you know what? I can be one of those people who's tell you I have not seen many quote unquote chick flicks. I haven't seen many romances. I mean, probably any. I can count them like this many, 3. One of them is Love Actually, and I've seen it twice. Liam Neeson's in it. Give the fucking thing a chance. It's kind of cool.
Fair. I'll watch it for Liam.
Now we've made it to the top 5, and already I feel like we've hit most of the top 5 before.
Yeah. What's number?
You have much fit. How the Grinch Stole Christmas. The 1966 cartoon, the classic.
So, I think as a society, we need to just classify all the Grinch movies as Grinch. Because you're never going to get a group in the room that agrees on what Grinch movie is their Grinch movie. Take 10 people that love Christmas. Any 10 fucking people. Put all the Grinch movies. The original 1960-something cartoon, the Jim Carrey movie, and the Illumination one that came out like 2 years ago.
1966.
Yeah, but if you put all those Grinch movies in front of people and go, which is the best Grinch movie, you're not going to get a solid answer. I think as a society, we all need to just agree all of those Grinch movies are one fucking movie. That being said, it's kind of the same thing with a few of the other movies that were on that list. I acknowledge, super popular fucking Christmas movie. Not my favorite. I like it. Grinch isn't my favorite.
Number 4. It's called the best Christmas movie of this century. And I'd have to agree, even though the century is only 23 years old. It's Elf.
Absolutely. Top 3.
Yep.
I think that was
Nope, it's number 4, even though it should be top 3, I think.
That's the only true modern Christmas movie. If you ask, a lot of like modern movies were set at Christmas, have to do with Christmas, the night before Christmas, whatever.
It's the one, I think, since National Lampoons that has become a tradition for people.
Exactly.
Nothing else since National Lampoons has truly become a tradition. And I think Elf is one of those movies that has become a tradition for people.
And it crosses the line where you think it's one of those movies that makes you feel like a kid when you watch it. Like, Jon Favreau did amazing work in that film in crafting something any generation can watch and get something out of and laugh at. Like, that movie's fantastic.
You got Bob Newhart in there. You got Will Ferrell. You just comedy classics. And yeah.
Like,
so anyway, we've got
Will Ferrell too.
We've still got a top 3.
Top of his game.
Yeah, 100%. Top 3 now. Here we go.
All right. So 4 was Elf. Should
Yep.
have been higher. National Lampoons has already been on the list.
Yep.
So thinking about this,
Okay.
Christmas Story is going to be better fucking be somewhere in here. If it's not, these people are fucking morons.
Okay.
That has to be somewhere in here. Yeah, what's number 3?
A Charlie Brown Christmas, 1965.
Yeah, I feel the same way I feel about that. Like I feel about the Rudolph and all of those kind of movies. Like,
But for so many years, that Charlie Brown was the tradition that Elf and Christmas Vacation have become. I mean, since 1960, I mean, the Charlie Brown Christmas was every year.
You and I come from a time of television where we remember specials. Like,
Yeah.
Like, it wasn't a movie, it wasn't a TV show. It would be like a special, like an after-school special, or like.
Do you remember Emmett Otter's jug band thing?
Yeah.
The Emmett Otter. Oh, fuck yeah! And then the California Raisins had a Christmas special.
Yeah. And that's the thing.
Right.
I don't think of certain things like that.
I'll never forget these camels that were singing like "Star of Davis."
Oh God, Absolutely, the
Yeah.
California Raisins Christmas.
You know what I'm talking about?
Oh
Oh
yeah.
God, I'm glad I'm not just a crazy person drinking tequila.
But that's
right
what I think about is certain Christmas movies on this list I don't consider a movie. When you ask me, I consider those Christmas specials. Which in my brain, when you say make a list of movies,
Most of your
certain
older
things I'm not going
cartoons,
to
Charlie
consider.
Brown,
Exactly.
Rudolph.
Grinch is like a special.
Yeah.
Rudolph's a special. Like I wouldn't
Charlie
think of
Brown.
that as a movie. Charlie Brown Christmas
Yeah.
special. Like that's what I think about. Yeah. So
Well,
number
now we're
3 is
down to the
Charlie
top
Brown.
2, and I think they will redeem it a little bit.
So
Number 2, A Christmas Story.
it had to be on the list.
Yep.
It's I think here unfortunately over the years I think its popularity has started to put the needle in the other direction. Yeah.
People are more people remember it for the single leg lamp than the movie itself. Like it's the single leg lamp, the tongue on the pole, or the shoot your eye out, and there's nothing else. I mean, I don't remember much
They
more.
got to take the 24-hour Christmas Story away. Like they still do every year 24 hours of Christmas Story, and I might catch shit for this. I think to make that, you got to make that movie special. And I think the fact that like swap it out one year. Do like 24 hours of Elf. Do like 24 hours of National Lampoons. Like they always
24 hours of Eyes Wide Shut.
Yes. Just fucking in the dark. For like 24. Tom Cruise rubbing his fucking fingers.
Ladies. What do you think number 1 is?
Number 1 Christmas movie on Entertainment Weekly's flawed list.
You're gonna kick yourself when I say it.
I'm trying to think what we haven't touched on yet.
I mean, it's kind of before our time, but it is truly a classic.
It's a Wonderful Life.
It's a Wonderful Life.
It's a Wonderful Life. Like if you're talking,
yeah.
Based on what this list said, they talked about Rudolph, they talked about the Grinch. It hasn't
Yep.
hit the list yet, and I feel the same way about this that I feel about a lot of things on this list, where that is 100% a movie, 1,000% a movie. But if you told me to write 10 Christmas movies down, that's not going to be on the list.
Yeah. It's just before our generation.
Well, and certain movies are an institution.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, Wizard of Oz is a movie. But,
it's in the Criterion Collection.
But like, yeah, like it's national treasure at this point. It's like it's more, and I guess that's where that's kind of my fault. Like I for me it fell out of like being a movie. But yeah, I guess that's the top Christmas movie.
We should probably get out of here pretty soon and go check our bets. You got a bet this week that you're playing, or a parlay, or anything like that you're excited about, or
so my big parlay.
I don't know what. I hit a couple today on Europa League soccer. I'll tell you what, I had the worst weekend, buddy. That one weekend where I won 10 in a row. This weekend, I lost in such an epic fashion that if you had bet on the odds of me losing as badly as I did, you would be a millionaire.
Yeah.
I mean, 7-leg parlays where I missed all 7 legs, and I was picking shit just to cushion and make it. But like, I was below dog shit. I gave up for a minute. I deleted some apps. Then my buddy took my promo code on Bet365 and he joined. So Bet365 sent me $50 in free bets. And I started again. And I've started hitting again. And Europa League soccer, thank you very much. But I've picked a little parlay for this week. What's yours?
Well,
Where'd my
I'm pulling
phone
mine
go?
up. My parlay, and I'm on FanDuel right now. That's where I'm operating.
Is that what you've started selling on? I've realized FanDuel is really great for making parlay plus. Real simple.
Multi-game
for that.
parlays is really good for that.
I'm down to. I've decided it's FanDuel and Bet365 for me.
I might go back to Bet365, but like FanDuel is going to be my primary. So I've got a 4-leg parlay set for this weekend's football games.
Ooh, football.
I am going Denver.
Are you money lines or
These are
spread?
all money lines. Every leg of this is a money line. I'm
money
taking
line.
Denver Broncos over the Detroit Lions.
Ooh.
Tampa Bay Buccaneers over the Green Bay Packers. The Green Bay Packers have been doing amazing lately, but I think that the fucking Buccaneers and Manziel. Is it Manziel?
Manziel?
Who's
No, the
QB?
Buccaneers have Baker Mayfield.
Mayfield.
Is that who? Yeah.
I would get Manziel.
Holy shit! Have you seen the Raiders Chargers score by any chance?
I haven't, but I've got Denver Broncos over the Lions, Buccaneers over the Packers, Giants over the Saints, and Cowboys over the Bills. Those are my four picks.
Cowboys over the Bills. I like that.
I'm taking the Giants over the fucking Saints, man, with Tommy fucking Cutlets.
Yeah.
We're gonna get some Gavone action. We're gonna fucking do this shit. Cowboys over the Bills. I think Josh Allen's due for another screw up. And as much as I don't want to like the Cowboys, they're a little undeniable right now.
I've got to give you this Raiders update right now. There's 4 minutes and 50 seconds left in the third quarter. The Raiders are up 49-7.
Holy fuck.
Who would have thought the over would be 56? I mean, this is a team that couldn't score a point last week. They didn't score a single point in a 4-quarter game. Their hockey team scored 1 goal and got more points than them last weekend. They couldn't score, I'll say it again, a point in 4 quarters. They've got 49 points with 4 minutes left in the third. It makes no fucking sense. There's no rhyme or reason. Don't listen to our parlays. But with that being said, I went hockey this week. I took 3 teams. One of them,
the Canucks.
The Canucks.
Whose jersey
I got the
is that?
Canucks. That's Pavel Bure's.
Pavel Bure.
The Russian Rocket, my favorite player of all time. I've got 2 tonight. 1 is tomorrow. I've got the Seattle Kraken at home over the Blackhawks. I've got the Canucks upsetting the Panthers. And I've got the Bruins to beat the Islanders in New York.
So you got the hockey parlay, I got the football parlay. Hopefully your parlay hits.
Yep.
Hopefully
I'm hoping.
Hits. People of the internet, go set your own parlay. This has been
and drink
a podcast. This has been an episode.
Oh, wait. Congratulations. Your $10 bet just hit for 22 on Bet365.
There you go. People of the internet.
Good night.
I'm Mike.
I'm happy I just won 22 more bucks. Cheers.
This
has wait.
Been gettingwork.com. Thirsty Thursday. We'll see you.
One more swig of the soda for everybody. There we go. Oh, bacon. Oh, how much are you drinking? Oh. Jesus, bro.
Oh, God. I hate it. I blame you, Lester. I blame you.
Lester, your product is making me very happy. Tune in next week to see what Mike drinks. We're aiming for ranch next week. Ranch or sweet corn.
I'll take the sweet corn over that bacon.
Or buffalo chicken. Next week.
We got drunk. We marked out. We'll see you next week. This is Platinum Max. Signing off. Getting worked. There's no G in get. Except for the first G, of course. Driving in your car, getting worked. Slacking at your job, getting worked. At the DMV, getting worked. In the VIP, getting worked. Yo, getting worked. 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 Getting worked.